I just visited Seattle's abandoned underground city. This is day 29 of going from the Arctic to the Antarctic without flying. With daylight savings bringing the sunset time up an hour, I really can't afford starting my days off so late. It's already 11 and the sun sets around 4:30. Lucky for me, the sun just started coming out as I headed downtown. A lot of people compare Seattle to Vancouver, but I think they're drastically different from each other. This feels more like a big city, with bigger buildings and wider roads. There's more variety in the architecture, but I guess the climate is similar. I got recommended to check out the underground tour, which is located in Pioneer Square. The tour cost $22. I always just claim I'm a student. I'm just a student of life at the end of the day. The staircase brought us to the beginning of the underground. The guide was really funny and engaging. I learned about America's westward expansion during the 1850s and how they were offering 320 acres to anyone heading west. They were handing land out like it was baby food back then. Seattle was built ignorantly along the shore. Essentially, Pioneer Square was built on a mud flat. After the Great Seattle Fire of 1889, the entire city was destroyed. And instead of rebuilding it in a better area, they decided to just rebuild with stone buildings. What you're looking at now was the solution to the flooding and the sewage issues. They decided to raise the street level by bringing dirt from the hills of today's downtown and holding it up with beams. And the result is that the main floor of many of these buildings now sits underground. What we're looking at now is actually the second floor of this building. And those purple squares are actually skylights. And this is the original sidewalk with two buildings on each side. Educational experiences like these make me really hungry. A few of you guys recommended that I go to Din Tai Fung for food. I ate an assortment of different Taiwanese dishes. It was all super good. Then I made my way to the waterfront just in time for sunset. This area is part of the new Overlook Walk, and it now connects Pike Place to the waterfront. Pacific Northwest cities in sunlight are just so nice. It was only about 5 p.m. at this point, but I didn't want to drive in rush hour traffic, so I went to this 4D movie experience called Wings Over Washington. I'm getting old because I didn't even think twice about going by myself. I'm not gonna lie, the experience was way realer than I expected it to be. The ride made you feel like you were flying over different parts of Washington state. It was all in all a very fun experience. I used my Hilton points to get myself a hotel at the Homewood. I like the fact that I could check in and get my key online because I had a long ass day and I think it's time for me to hit the hay. At this point, I feel like my videos are long enough for YouTube, so let me know if you'd be interested in following along there as well.